Defeated purposes assure you that you're worthlessness. It's surely confirmed, don't let me reaffirm this shit. You doing dirty, got you spiraling into skirmishes. The burn is permanent, hot like 1,000 furnaces. However fervent, you stay determined to work and earn it. Roll up a leaf and burn it, you feeling froggy Kermit. Don't ever disregard the power of your intuition. I'm sick as influenza, drugs can't do no influencing. Sacrifice my life for rhyming like a chosen martyr. Yours truly stay cool as a cube of frozen water. You open doors and you wanna see if they open farther. Who's closer to you than ones that pray you may falter? A+.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I should have stayed right there by your side. But you had to leave me before I realized that I love you.
By your side, I'm the flyest of the fly. Try as you may try, no copying my design. Colluded with Cuban Jewish, I'm fluent, you knew it. Truth is, I can do this in my sleep if I so choose it. So do this for me, take your ass and make the choice to move it. I'm sorry that I had to put you through shit, but I gotta go, cause I'm on a roll. Vominos, I bend a lot of flows, spend a lot of dough on the coast. Only by that I boast, cause I'm different, omnipotent. I kick the shit that's causing you cognitive dissonance. When I arrive per the sky, no surprise. Transactions be in disguise, spreading lies. I describe that I
right there by your side.
A+.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I would have stayed right there by your side. But you had to leave me before I realized that I love you.
Amazing races, they degrade the status. They just hating cause they ain't us. I dial your tone, you need to hang up. Get your weight up, not your hate up. The flow is gracious and deadly. Spit is smoother than the medley. I'm rising up, that's how my bread be. In the oven when I'm baking. With the butter cause I'm on a roll. Like I'm on a stove, hotter though. Ballin' pro style, low profile. Go the whole mile, I'm known to show out. Don't take it lightly, they might indict me. If so, then rightly. This ain't that foolishness they be hyping. Misplacing statements wait to penetrate the higher mind. Millions of places, but I'm right here, right by your side. Yeah. A+.
But you had to leave me before I realized that I would have stayed right there by your side. But you had to
I love this song, you guys. I love that this is WOOSAWORLD's song. Hello, beautiful people. How is everyone doing today? Today is Thursday. Thankful Thursdays. Woo woo. Thankful Thursdays, y'all. Y'all rocking with Miss K Don't Play on WOOSAWORLD Radio. WOOSAWORLD Radio. Just woosah, guys, and be thankful. Just woosah and be thankful. Let's see. So last week we did toxic exchanges, and all this week we've had the theme of stop complaining and do something, right? Stop complaining and finally do something. Like, it is really detrimental that we really take all those negative thoughts and put them somewhere and don't unpack them and don't open up that box of can of worms or whatever you want to call it. But it is imperative for our own spirit, man, and soul and being, as our energy, our life force, for us to stay away from negativity at all costs. Like I said before, I always use myself as an example. All right. Now, me personally, I don't have a particular set of beliefs. I have a particular set of beliefs, but I do not have a religion that I follow. Let's say that. And religion always tends to be a touchy subject for everyone. However, we're not talking about religion today. We're talking about spirituality, because religion is man-made and bullshit, basically. And whoever doesn't agree with that, well, I don't know what to tell you. Just go back and do your research. I've been a youth minister. I have been a Muslim for a little while. I have studied the Quran. I've studied the Bible in full capacity, 5-fold ministry classes, youth minister, preaching at Crenshaw Christian Center East, Frederick Price's church in New York. Okay, so I'm qualified to say whatever the hell I want to say about different religions. I also have researched and studied theology and different religions. And basically everybody's saying the same shit in a different way. Basically, the consensus for religion is just be a good fucking person. Just be a good person. Treat people how you want to be treated. And the problem with that is that all the other bylaws and crap that comes into play. But when you're spiritual, all right, you know that your energy is affected by different things. Okay? And you're not bound and, again, having to live inside a box somebody else made for you. Right? So we want to, as a people, as a human race, when I say as a people, I mean the human race, we want to make sure that we're operating first in love. Secondly, that we remember that we're all human beings. It doesn't matter what you believe, what you don't believe, what ethnicity you are, what race you are, what your economic background is or status. All that doesn't matter, because ultimately we're all just energy. Just energy. And you either are positive energy or negative energy. Period, point blank. There's no happy medium in that. It's either you're positive or you're negative. Sometimes you're going to be negative and sometimes you're going to be positive. And sometimes the two will just balance each other out. Right? So we want to stop complaining about us not being balanced, us being pulled this way. Oh, I hate going. If you hate going to church, don't go to church. Don't. I don't know why this bothers me so much today, but it really does bother me about the people complaining so much about people complain about everything, every fucking thing. Like, why? Life is way too short to just be complaining. Do something. You want to travel all over the world, you're mad because you want to travel and you feel like people are holding you back. Get rid of those people. Stop complaining and do something. Get rid of the negativity in your life. Get rid of the people that are still doing the same shit they was doing last year, that are still in the same place they was last year, that are still switching houses and moving every couple of months. And it's not because they're traveling. They just can't afford to pay their rent because they stunting for every fucking body else. Like, let's be real with ourselves. You really want to do your spirit some justice? You really want to give your spirit man a boost? You really want to change lives? You really want to change and start with your life and your household and your family? Then stop the bullshit. Stop complaining. Do something. Do something. Do something. Anything. Do anything. Do something. Do anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Do what makes you happy. But if you don't want to go to church, don't go to church. If you want to go to church. But don't complain about it. If you want to be Muslim and the rest of your family goes to church, fine. Be Muslim and the rest of your family go to church. If you just want to focus on energy and spirituality, and you don't want to focus on all that other stuff and bylaws and all that crap, then just operate in love, light, and peace like I do. Me personally, I've went and studied every theology you could possibly think of. Everything from Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim, Wiccan, Jews, Israelites. I've been a 5%er. I've tried everything. I've lived out the actual organization. I've actually been a part of the organization enough to know that ain't what I want to do. I want to operate in freedom. I want to operate in peace, light, and love. I want to operate in a place where I can love on anybody. I don't have to feel some type of way because you're different from me. I don't have to do that. And so I operate in a place of love, of love for humanity. And when you really understand that your spirit man is the thing that's important, and it's your energy and your spirit man and all the residue that you're carrying on you from past hurts and past pains and past everything, just everything in the past that's already history. You can't do anything about it, but you can change the way that you react to your history. You can change the way that you manifest your future. And when you're operating in love, light, and peace, and not necessarily in the confinements of someone else's box that they built for you, then you start to operate in a different sense. You start to have different meaning. You start living every day with purpose, on purpose. And it becomes different. Life and perspective comes different. You start thinking, hey, pain is pain. It doesn't matter what caused your pain, but pain is pain. So you know what? Let me give you some love so that you can heal from that pain. When you start operating love, light, and peace, and you start realizing that your spirit man is your spirit man and your energy is your energy, and it doesn't matter what religious organization you belong to, you stop complaining and you find that balance, right? We find the balance. We have to do what makes us happy. And I tell everybody, they'll be like, I had a Jehovah's Witness approach me a couple of weeks ago. And my father's family is all Jehovah's Witnesses. I had Jehovah's Witness, Jehovah's Bible lessons when I was younger. And it's really funny to me because the things that people are kind of stand back. When I tell people I don't belong to any organized religion, it's funny how everybody's like, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, so you don't believe in God? That's not what I said. I love God. I love the Creator. The Creator is so kind and He used the universe in our direction. We're all saying the same thing, just in a different language. And we really need to drop all of the bullshit. And then we wouldn't have so much to complain about. If you drop all the preconceived notions about race and religion and politics and social economic status, like just how the world looks at you, the shallowness of, I gotta be perfect all the time. You know how much stress that is on someone? Like, I stressed myself out for years because of that, and I don't want you guys to do that. Miss K Don't Play is here to help. So this is how I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna free you today, okay? I'm gonna free you from the bullshit. Look, number one, do whatever makes you happy. Right? My mother used to say, do whatever makes you happy. Even if that's scrubbing toilets, make sure you're the best at whatever makes you happy. So do that first. Get rid of all toxic things in your life. I mean, I don't care. You have to be well balanced. So yes, you have to have that one. Everybody got that one girlfriend or that one friend that's just straight up gangsta and hood. We all got to have that one. But outside of that, you want to make sure that most of your surroundings is the energy in it is positive, enlightening. We want to encourage, educate, and enlighten people. We don't want to operate in negativity. We don't want to put people down. We don't want to speak out of turn and don't know what we're talking about. If you haven't lived it, you can't speak on it. Reading it out of a book is not adequate enough to speak on somebody's behalf about subjects that are so near and dear to the heart and have so much effect on your spirit man and your soul. 3, love yourself. Love yourself. I read this story by Hemingway, right? The other day for a homework assignment. And when I tell you that as I was reading the story by Hemingway, it was about these two people, a man and a woman. The man was American, the woman was from Spain. And she didn't want to have an abortion. And the gentleman her boyfriend wanted her to have an abortion. And she was like, everything will go back to normal, right? You'll love me again. Fuck that. Love yourself. I don't care if I would went on everything that I ever was told about myself, I would not love myself right now. I would think I was too dark, too black, my features are my nose is too wide, my lips are too big, my breast is too big, my hips are too big, my butt's not big enough, my waist ain't small enough, I'm not docile enough, I'm not domesticated enough. Like, somebody's always going to think you're not enough, but somebody else is going to think that you're wonderful just the way you are, and that somebody needs to be you. Okay? If you just start following those 3 things, those 3 or 4 things that I just said, I promise you guys, you will start feeling your energy align with the universe and with the Creator. I promise you that you will feel much more at peace and more balanced in your life. This is how you heal yourself. Okay? Let's focus on healing ourselves and healing our energy and healing our spirit mans and not be focused on the organization that's doing it. Stop complaining and do something to make yourself happy. Let's operate in peace, light, and love. Woosa out.